New class changes, 8th of July, Season 2 PTR. Hey guys, Petko here. Welcome to another video. Today is 8th of July, and as I already told you last night, the changes are due to come. Unfortunately, they were delayed by roughly 14 hours. But with that, we made a prediction video several hours ago. Let's see if we guess them correctly. Let's review the changes, analyze them, talk about them and say exactly if they cooked or are we getting cooked. I have no idea. Let's find out. Blind review going in right now. First thing first, as always, we are having Blood DK. Developer notes weak PTR tuning focused on data, blah blah, whatever. Heroic rating, mythic plus, whatever. Okay. Blood DK. So this is the newly introduced tier set, which was obviously something that we spoke about last week. It wasn't yet implemented, nope, nothing new. This has been the case for the past couple of, I think 8 days. We already knew they're gonna change the tier set, so nothing new for Blood DK, don't worry about it. Frost DK, as I already told you, they would nerf Frost DK, and here it is. Frost DK getting a massive nerf. I was expecting Icy Torrent, which is something that I spoke about a long time ago, to get nerfed by at least 30%. Here you go, 35% Icy Torrent nerf. We got Remorseless Winter also nerf, Obliterate also nerf, melee damage reduced, and all damage reduced by 10%. Clap, clap. Frost DK gets a massive clap. Absolutely massive clap. Following next, Unholy DK. Just like I told you, Unholy gets as well a massive clap. Lord of the Dead, minus 25. All damage reduced by 8%. Magus of Death nerfs. All Ghost nerfs. Putrefied nerf. Necrotical nerf. This is actually very bad. So here's the problem. Unholy tier set accounts for a large portion of the damage. My intuition and my idea was nerf the tier set and later adjust the damage overall. So what they've done now is they nerf your damage and your tier set is still going to be first on overall, which means a tier set nerf is likely gonna come as well in the following weeks, which is gonna be a double L for DKs. Today, chat, is a sad day for every single DPS Death Knight in the game. Unfortunately, your reign has stopped for now because you are getting a massive nerfs. Rider got nerfed on top of all of the Unholy nerfs, so that's even bigger L. Congratulations, better luck next time. Moving forward, Devourer DH, that is a lazy fix. This is so lazy of tuning. I thought Devourer DH would get buffed, as I already told you. I just didn't think it's gonna be an auto buff. I guess buff is a buff, 10% more damage, but it's still gonna be miserable to play. You're still gonna play with no collapsing starter builds. You're still gonna play voice card. Your tier set will still suck. Is it gonna solve the issue? No, but one idea better, Devourer will do more damage, but I don't think that's gonna be the end of the story. You are likely gonna get some more changes. A very interesting nerf to Havoc DH. Now, Havoc was doing quite well, but not well to the point of where they deserve nerfs. Very strange auto nerf on Havoc, minus 5%. Were they that good in raid testing? I mean, when ads were spawning, they did good damage, right? So damage on demand, but boss damage wasn't as crazy as I thought. Anyway, Balance Druid is catching a nerf. So all damage done reduced by 3.5%, but Moonfire, okay, so maybe not a nerf, maybe a reduced distribution of power. Let me check right now. We're increasing balance damage in all content. Never mind. Fake news, my bad. Their spenders, Star Search and Star 4 are doing much more damage this season, which is intended, but there's room for their dots and builders to do more damage, okay? So they nerf overall damage, but they buffed your dots and other damage increase. Okay. Okay, and they also buffed your 2P set. Okay. Alright, and Apex Talents. So balance is getting a buff. Never mind, not a nerf. Overall, great. I think balance AOE was already solid. This will help even better. And also better single target. I'll take it. I'll take it. Keeper of the Groove, it seems like to be getting a nerf on Sylvan beckoning Dry Starfall. However, the Spirit of the Ticket got buffed, so I guess maybe net neutral change, not unsure. Pharaoh, nothing's happening with Pharaoh here. Just some city management, whatever. Restoration Druid getting a so Mastery got buffed. However, the tier set here, it seems to be getting a nerf. TP's got a nerf, and the first set has been redesigned. Nature, Swiftness, Tranquility, and Iron Bar have a 100% chance to grant Genesis, and the duration increased 4 seconds. I don't know if that's a good or bad change. Any restoration to the chat, let me know. Mastery buffs are actually pretty good. Welcoming buffs. to mastery. Unsure about if this nerf will offset the buff to mastery. I guess I'm gonna find out soon enough. I'll speak to them. Speak to Vogue. Evoker, skill commander, hero talent. Okay. Wow, big changes here. Wing leader, cooldown reduction mechanics strongly incentivize spreading bombardment's application across multiple targets. We feel that this gameplay is unintuitive and isolation and additional creates unhealthy behaviors such as disintegrate clipping and mass disintegrate eruption pulling. This redesign is intended to retain the multi-target focus of the talent while addressing those issues. We are increasing some skill commander sources of area damage to compensate for the lessened cooldown reduction the new wing leader will provide. Okay. TLDR, skill commander devastation invoker absolutely sucks. Now, if I had a chance to play skill commander devastation invoker for 1 year or get hit by prime Mike Tyson back in 1991 one uppercut, I choose Mike Tyson. At least I'm gonna get in pain for 1 month in comparison to 1 year of misery. That's all I'm gonna say about skill commander. Commander squadron power damage increased by 40%, maneuverability damage over time increased by 40%, and this got redesigned. Mass disintegrate, mass eruption reduces the remaining cooldown of the Barret of Ions by 0.5 seconds to 1 second for each target being struck. Okay, whatever. Augmentation, Chrono Warden, double time has been updated. If even Mastery applies double time while it is already active, double time duration is extended instead of overriding the new effect. Good quality of life change. Press Evoker, now breed healing over time is more powerful at the baseline. We're reducing some of the supporting talents that makes Dream Breath a little bit too dominant. To be expected, I think Dream Breath was a large chunk of the overall healing, so that's actually a healthy change. Hero talents here. Again, on Flame Shaper, this is a nerf to Expanded Lungs, it seems like. It's a nerf to Conduit to Flame as well. It's a nerf to Fulmination Roar. I guess a redistribution of power, maybe. Actually, I think plain nerfs also on Flame Shaper. Hunters. Beast Mastery. Lowering the value of several Cobra Shot talents modifiers to update this, but also the increase in damage of Cobra Shot baseline spells. Okay, so Oath Shot damage increased by 20, useless, doesn't matter. Cobra Shot damage increased by 30. Now, Cobra Shot is already first on overall damage in Mythic Plus in AoE, and also on single target by a huge chunk. They're buffing this, but they're nerfing the multipliers that support Cobra Shot. Cobra Senses got nerfed by a significant margin. Okay, Serpent Strike now increases Cobra Shot critical side damage by 20%, was 50. Oh, this is a nerf to Cobra Shot actually. And I told you they're gonna nerf the 4-piece. Oh my god, dude, I cannot wait until the end of the video to show you my bingo. For the people that have seen it, I cooked. 4-piece got nerfed, expected. Barb Shot nerfed by 12%. What? You weren't even playing as many Barb Shot amplifiers, by the way. This makes no sense. Absolutely no sense. The fuck? They should buff Q command, by the way. Hero Talons, Hawk Strider got nerfed. Actually, insane nerfed Hawk Strider. Maybe that's gonna open the door for Dark Ranger. Hoof Blade also got nerfed. Pretty much any Cobra Shot multiplier got sliced. Yikes, nerfed BM Hunters. BM Hunter was already the best in the raid, by the way. The highest ST in the game, so this is gonna hit for sure. Hunter, we are making some bigger tuning changes to Hunter in this PTR updates. Guys, this still sucks no matter how much you buff it. You need to change the aim shot to be 1.8, 1.5 seconds. I am a 29 years old person. By the time aim shot finishes the cast, I have already taken my afternoon nap. It's criminal to be that long. Hunter is awful to play, no matter how much you buff it. I mean, those buffs are pretty good. I mean, significant buffs here. Most of the spells by 20%, SS by 50%, and multi by 80%. That's actually quite good. It's so terrible to play. Matters none. Dark Ranger also Black Arrow damage increased by 25. Ooh, I will try Dark Ranger builds now. This cooks. Mages. Fire Mage buffs by 12%. I told you guys they're gonna buff Fire Mage. 12% aura buff. That's an insane buff, by the way. Insane buff. Pyroclasmos have a higher duration, which means a quality of 5 update Fire Mage. Big thumbs up. Frost. 4-piece has been updated. Now generates 5 icicles over 1 second when it triggers, rather than immediately granting the Glacial Spike effect. 2-tip updated to match. PPM is now 2 instead of 1 per minute. However, shatter damage bonus reduced to 10% was 15. Okay, a bit more consistent here. Set nothing crazy though. I'll take it. Mistweaver Monk, Spinning Crane Kick damage increased by 10%. Wow! If Monk wasn't doing good damage. Okay. Alright. 10% more Spinning Crane Kick damage increase. It resolved an issue that causes tempo training Spinning Crane Kick damage to increase to apply to Mistweaver. Oh, never mind. I guess maybe it's just net neutral because that gives more damage intended. Never mind. Windwalker, combat wisdom increases stamina by 5%. Ooh, defensive buffs for Windwalker. Okay. More stamina 5%. Big thumbs up. Combing presence increases damage taken by 10% or 6%. Passive stamina and passive mitigation. I take it. I take it. I take it. Okay. Okay. Cooking. Lightsmith Paladin, Divine Guidance has been updated for each Holy Power ability cast. Your next 3 Consecration deals holy damage immediately, split across all enemies. Okay. Holy Paladin seems like he's getting a large buffs here. No one read him, but seems like to be getting a large buffs. Obviously to be expected. I think everybody was saying how underperforming Holy Paladin was. So all those should be healthy enough. Push you in the right direction. Also the tier set got buffed too. Protection Paladin have seen some adjustments. Adjusted many talent location. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it means. Is that going to result in a damage loss? Damage gain? Durability loss? Durability gain? My intuition is they are probably looking to decrease the damage of Protection Paladins. So I will leave a question mark for now. I'll come back to this in a couple hours once I know more information. I don't know. If anybody knows, let me know. I am not sure if PTR is available. I need to check it out. I need to check it out. Retribution Paladin. 4-piece got redesigned. Consuming Divine Purpose, granting Divine a bit arbitrary, empowering other Holy power spenders to unleash an arbiter within of light at their primary target, dealing holy damage within 88 yards. So they made it that it doesn't proc from Divine Storm. Interesting. And now any spender, I guess. Okay, that's a huge change. And then the 4-piece Divine Arbiter damage increased by 35. So they're buffing it as well. However, they are nerfing damage by 6%. Interesting, okay. Disc Priest. We expected to see some shielding damage away and Atonement to get buffed. Here we go. Void Shield nerfed. Atonement buffed. More healing buffed. Greater Smite duration increased to 4 seconds. Ultimate Penance, more healing. An actual button to press. Good stuff. Holy Priest buffs. I told you they're gonna buff it. Healing by 10%. Apotheosis now gives you the mana cost of Holy Words by 70% was 50%. That's great. Benediction mana cost reduced by 30%. Great changes to Holy Priest. I mean, step in the right direction. Shadow Priest, all ability damage then increase. Okay. Shadow was doing really well. Okay. I will take this. Subrock, all ability damage reduced by 8%. Does not affect PvP combat. Enhanced Shaman, a ton of bug fixes here. And 4-piece, our short circuit now increases damage of Crash Lighting Weapon Enhancement effect. This bonus will be calculated as the average when there are multiple stacks active, okay? Restoration Shaman, a bit more damage from acid rain, it seems like. Oh, never mind. It now ticks every 2 seconds instead of 1 second. And some bug fixes. Affliction Warlock, I told you. They will be nerfing the tier set of the Affliction. I said exactly Unstable Affliction to be... Let me show you what I said. Okay. I'm gonna get to that video a bit. Okay. I said to be 25%. And now it's 20. Spot on. I love that. This is exactly what they needed, by the way. Now what they should do is make sure Unstable Affliction does more damage, so you actually do get to the single target. Because right now, yes, it might suck, you know, maybe just make that Drain Soul does lower damage. Buff Drain Soul or Shadow Bolt, give them like, I don't know, 50% multiplier, or 60. Destro damage buffs, expected, it was performing really bad on single target, so I'll take this. Arms Warrior 2Ps. Mortal Strike and Execution damage increased by 10%, was only Mortal Strike. They're trying to push Execution. Right now, for Colossus, kind of a filler button for the most part. Melee auto attack damage increased by 100%. Okay. Arms is trailing behind the single target damage, especially Slayer. So we are sending overall single target buffs. Okay. You play Colossus most of the time with Funnel. Doesn't matter for the most part. Colossus, no stranger to pain has been updated. Damage prevented by each use of Ignore Pain increased by 30%. Nobody uses Ignore Pain. Whatever. Dominance of the Colossus has been updated. Enemies damaged by Demolish take 20% reduced damage from you for 10 seconds plus 10%. Okay. Slayer. Slayer Dominance got buffed. Okay. Fury Warrior. Bloodbath initial damage reduced by 12%. Bloodbath bleed damage increased by 300%. Ooh. Okay, I'll take this. And last, Protection Warrior. 4-piece has been buffed. You're now gonna get 2% more mitigation in defensive stance. Colossus also got changed. Practice Strike got buffed. Okay. I think Prot Warrior was already doing quite solid. So, them getting small buffs here, I'll take this. Alright, let's see now for the bingo. Was I right? Let's, okay, so first of all, this is what I made 22 hours ago. As you can see, you can compare them unchanged. Haven't touched them, so you guys tell me, you know, I've touched them. I want to go in and edit it and mark it with green if I'm correct, okay? Okay, let's start from this one. Hunter's AoE mark. It didn't happen this week, but I guarantee you at some point it's gonna happen. I'll make it red. Frozeke tier set nerf. Technically, Frozeke got nerfed. You know, let's just put it orange because, you know, at the end of the day, I expected nerfs. I expected to see tier set tuning instead of overall changes. I'll put this as orange for now, okay? I'll make it gray, whatever. Frost DK durability nerfs. No, I guessed it wrong. They didn't happen. Hunter quality of life changes. Yes, plus buffs on top of this. That's gonna be green. Where's the green? Wait. Give me fucking green, dude. Chat, can't find the green. Is that the only color? No. No. Hey. Where's the green color? Hey. Fuck. Bro. Okay, I'll make it this way. Oh my god, chat. I'm cooked. Oh, there was green. Was that green? It wasn't green, dude. Bro, chat, I'm actually retarded. I'm actually retarded. Am I? Okay, whatever. I'll make it like this, dark. Windwalker defensive buffs. Outlaw buff, nope. Survival Hunter talent positioning, nope. Devourer buffs, yes. Fury Warrior buffs, yes. Sub-Rock buff, yes. Holy Priest changes, yes. Holy Powering buffs, yes. Havoc tier set changes, nope. Death Evoker changes, yes. Dungeon tuning from yesterday, yes. For the people that don't know, I made a video in the morning about it. One second. I have a receipt, don't worry. Here we go. Massive dungeon just 10 hours ago. Okay, not lying. Aff Warlock tier set nerfs. I want you to listen what I say about Aff Warlock. No, this is very important. It's very important. Very important. Where the fuck is it? Watch this. Watch. Just listen to it. I gotta show you. Or at least some changes, I suspect here. Fang Pitch, which is the new talent they introduced in Midnight, hasn't seen any play for the past 8 months, ever since Alpha. We can use those builds. 4-piece weight your Affliction Walk tier set nerfs, that's a no-brainer. The 4-piece way too overpowered for single target. They're gonna nerf the 4-piece, might do a redistribution of power, maybe like buff the unstable affliction baseline damage while nerfing the 4-piece. just so you can be casting Unstable Affliction ST instead of Seed of Corruption. So, yeah, good to see. Hope to see 4-piece nerfs. Unholy. Showing you the 4-piece. Showing you the nerf. Okay, I don't know why it says 2-piece. It's wrong. It's 4-piece. This is the 4-piece. This is not the 2-piece. 2-piece is something else. Okay. Anyway, Destro WarlocK ST buffs. I mean, they got auto buff with 10%. Technically, yes. Guardian Druid buffs. Neither. No. No, sorry. Wrong one. Resto Druid buffs. Yes. Disc Priest redistribution of healing powers. A moment of silence about Disc Priest. I'm gonna show you what I say about Disc Priest. Where the fuck is Disc Priest? Where's the Disc Priest? MM Frost and Holy. Where the fuck is Disc Priest? Disc Priest. Okay. Adjustments. So I would say Holy Paladin Pro weak right now. I think to Atonement. So most of your powers are within the shielding and void shields. That might get swapped back to Atonement. So that's why I'm saying not a nerf or a buff, but rather, you know, slightly different pace. Did I cook? Did I cook? BM Hunter tears at nerf. Fire Mage buffs. Prot Paladin nerfs. I don't know. I don't know if that's a nerf or a buff. I will leave it like, you know, in between. A-Speed 4-piece tweaks. Nope, they didn't do that. Unholy DK tears at nerfs. Okay, so I don't know, bro. Like, technically I'm wrong. They didn't do it, but they nerf you overall, right? So can I leave this as a, you know, everything? I mean, bro, listen. So far, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 25 predictions. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I said it, bro. I said the number. 7 wrong. Bro, I'm pretty happy. I cooked. I'm happy. You know? Like 7 wrong, 3, you know? I mean, for a guy that is like, you know, here playing from my room computer games, guessing what they're gonna do next. Bro. You guys let me know. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow on stream. As soon as I wake up at 9 AM European time, I am going live to be testing every single thing. Peace out. Much love. Bye for now.